If you believe in God, Jesus, the Most High, any of your religious sacred orders, if you believe in your presidents, your leaders and these structures of the world, if you believe in them, sit down today. But if you don't believe in them and you want to see more, you want to believe in more, then don't skip this message. Leave a message below for the Most High. Leave a message below for your digital footprint. Leave a message below. So you want to see that seed that you planted in that message, and you sowed it there with a bit of love and grateful and gratitude and rejoice and perfect, blah blah blah. That's what we're talking about. And now you will have a seed, and you can watch the blessings grow from that little seed of thank you, John, thank you, Buster. It's not that hard. And this is for all the cross watchers, because you're the people that are the ones that not ungrateful, are you? I don't think you're ungrateful. I don't think you're selfish, jealous or envious or full of hatred. Don't you get it? That's how I destroyed you all again and again and again and again, and you keep looking at me like you're a bit confused, but do you not see that I remember a memory in my life, then I look around and I'd undo your buttons, pull down your pants, smack your bum for your dad, for yet again, the evil genius, Mr. Burns, Jacob. Wow. To understand this man, and I never knew him, to feel that inside, and I never walked in his shoes or by his side, but I could see in that picture when King Charles was doing up his tie, how he had King Charles in his pocket. And now we're seeing loads of stuff being revealed, and King Charles can go to the Most High when he dies. Now that's special. But who is he to the son? Is Michael Ayres my son? Who is my real dad? Because I know my mum's my mum. She's like me. I am like my mum. So I know my mum's my mum. And John Harvey. And I love Michael Ayres. But what are you hiding from me? If we don't see these answers, that was too to do then. If I don't see these answers before this weekend's out, then I'm just going to shut it all down. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm fed up of you lot, not my followers. I can help billions of people every day. Just like Jesus taught the blind to see. He opened up their third eyes. He knew he was going to bring back the third temple. I'm sorry, all you religious leaders of the world who want to take over the world and be one religion. That's why we had 8 wars. That's why we had crusades. That's why we had 2 world wars. And I'll give you another one. The Cuban Missile Crisis. UFO. So what happened? Why their missiles didn't go off? Because the family were just playing us through their fancy machine, like a game of chess. But unfortunately, it's not chess. It's not checkers. This is real people's lives, you horrible people. This is humanity. This is what it's like to be alive, to be human, to be real. And you want to know what? Lose it in a digital loophole. Well, unfortunately not, because we're bringing 88 back. 89 and 90 fact. I remember those days primary to secondary school. I'm not no fool. Do you remember I told you in the playground when we all ganged up and we started something crazy? We were the Eagles. Then on my badge, the eagle burned and Phoenix arose. A phoenix. When you see them 3 towers, go and look at pillar 33. Pillar 43. The 3 towers? Look at pillar 43 and the 3 gates. The narrow path. It's the narrow path. When people start to shut down their narrow path now, because they realise what you lot are all about, that means they found their true middle path. It means they found their self-awareness, that they can know what I was talking about the whole time. So every time I see the middle one out of 3 has been blocked off, that's magical. That's what I see, people. That's what I see. And kids, it's exciting, isn't it? It's fun. Spiritual warfare. You love it, don't you, kids of the world? Now you got a new game. Forget about Pokemon Go. Forget about all these silly things. Just take these pictures. Everyone's original. Every comment's original. Every time you said you woke up in the morning and you feel really sick, it's an original post that's going to make you money if your friends show you some love. We changed the world for everybody. I can see all the celebrities starting to move over to Facebook. For a while I've seen it, some Jason Derulo, big scam artist in himself, but I see it, more and more people now, big names, big people, they're coming to Facebook, not because of me or because of you, it's because Facebook is the place to be. It's going to make big money for everyday people by turning on professional mode, posting a few stories, posting your dinner, you had a nice day today. And if you're hanging out, you're washing, it doesn't really matter anyway, because you know deep down now, your thoughts are not safe. You've seen Apple Air. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, your thoughts are not safe when they release Apple Air, well, if Apple Air, and you can talk to the air, then who else can listen to that? If they've created technology that can pick up on the Akashic records and the Hall of Records and the information in the field around you, if they've created that, you know, I'm walking now, and they're picking up all that information around me, there's nothing I can do. So then you see Jesus, the third temple, and a big halo over his head. And remember Ananarchin, with his elongated skull, they can't get into mine. I create mine, and mine creates me. And I can communicate with all of yours, even if you can't. Because that's the highest version of all of yourselves. So I can communicate with all of your higher selves every single day I do it. Actually, I've got so good at it the last couple of days. Not yesterday, the day before it was epic. And then yesterday, I come out in the morning, I went in the afternoon, and a couple of little things, which I'm not going to tell you, but I developed a new spiritual gift, spiritual power. I created this from different things, like, you know, you build a brick out of hay, then we build it out of crushed up clay, then we make it out of concrete, then we put a bit of metal in there, then we make it really strong, and then we do that same with rockets, and then they're not landing, so we like make them all lightweight. Like we did 2 towers, we made them all lightweight, and you know, we wonder why this fell so easily. See that fire engine go over Brooklyn Bridge. It's devastating to remember these things. I always wanted to be a fireman as a kid, but on September the 11th 2001, my mum kicked me out at 17. I was living in a friend of mine, you know, which reminds me of Captain Karrp. God bless your heart, rest in peace, and his brothers. And just like all of us, they've been traumatised by your idea of, we'll just leave that there. But ultimately, you ruined all of our lives, all of ours. And I remember that day because I hadn't been to college after rank training, and I had no money. And my good tutor Pete, when I wanted to be a mechanic, he come and pick me up from Willenhall. I had to phone him from the phone box, little 10p's in the phone box. He come and picked me up, he took me to college, he got me back in college, and he got me paid that day, because he paid £45 a week, and he paid me that day, and I went back, and the flat where I was living, it was crazy. I ended up having to go to my sister's and sleep on her bed in a spare bedroom, and then end up on another sofa surfing, crazy lurking lifestyle. And that's the road that I keep walking. I'm putting this on YouTube because how long it is for the boy. You know, I'm not all about anything or nothing. You just get too zoned in on things. You get too entwined in things, and it's good. That's what you're meant to live for the first half of your life. So the second half of your life, you can be like me. But the problem is, I wake these kids up early, and then they're all in the shadow that no one understands. That's your matrix now. I don't live in no matrix. You lot live in a matrix. Who's living it? Because it's digital. You know, listen to Andrew Tate. Listen to these people. Because it's digital. And when you see that, when you know that, it's controlled by them number patterns. You know, they're picking a frequency up in the air. And we're learning now, aren't we? So see what I have to do with Buster. What you don't understand is empathy. It's me and Buster's life. You know what it is, how it is, what it is. And then you'll understand why I get so much pain. If you feel anger, if you feel that cuckoo card in me, I'm really sorry. Any day you feel it, any time. But every time I have to look at Buster's little sad face, and I know it's a sad face, it breaks my heart. So that's how Anubis feels. And Anubis, you can't create that energy. Try it all you like. Anubis runs through me and Buster. And Anubis walks with our side with Cuckoo Khan and Odin. And I'm going to give them a little treat. Amen.